I did a lot this week, or this past week, and I'm kind of panicking because oh, we're going to do some roll for inspiration today, and we're going to do some sketches, but then we're going to turn some of those sketches into recycled art. And by what I mean by recycled art is we take pieces of leftover like cardboard or plastic or anything that we happen to have lying around that can be reused to make art with, and we make art essentially. And the reason for doing this is because I'm panicking. uh, I signed up for my town's uh, farmer's market, and I'm hoping that by August I can start going there every Wednesday from 9 to 2. So, there's a lot going on in my life right now. So I'm going to start selling art in person, which is great. And I also got myself a square, and that's in the mail now. So hopefully one day I will start making purchases in person. Or not purchases, I'll be selling stuff in person. That's what I meant. So we're going to do a prompt. We're going to do a couple sketches of those prompts. And then we are going to see which ones we want to transfer to recycled art. I want this to be pretty quick because I only really have an hour because I overslept this morning and now everything is bonkers. So I have my prompt cup and we are going to pull out 6 prompts from this prompt cup, and we're going to focus on those 6, and those are going to be our sketches. And if it turns out that we don't get around to doing the recycled art today, that's okay, because I'm going to have to do it later this week anyway, because I need stuff to put on my table. I mean, I have stuff already, and I have it set to where my Etsy and my Square are linked together so that whatever's on my Etsy account or on my Etsy shop, I can take with me to places, and yeah. It will automatically come off my Etsy page, so yeah, so we're gonna pull out 6, and I'm not gonna look at them. We're gonna put them face down, just like that. And I know I'm pulling 2 from the top, 2 from kind of like the middle, and then I'm just gonna go digging the bottom. Okay. Oh. And normally my sketches take me like an hour to do, so well, I saw that one, so that one doesn't count. But this one does, because I didn't see it. And then one more. From the way, way down. Okay. Alright. There it is. So our first one, this brand new shirt has a loose thread. Hey, why are you under the desk? Oh, it says, I thought, okay, so that says, there you are, Palace? Can you see that? Yeah, it says Palace. I don't need that long. I'm gonna use this as a sheet for glue, because Lord knows I'm not using that. So we got Palace. And next up we have Mines. Okay, that's interesting. Can you see that? No. I really can't tell because the sun is like literally in my eyes. So I can't tell if something's blurry or not. So we're gonna put this here. Yeah. And pleased. Oh, I just thought of one for that one. So next side, this is uneven. Yeah, there we go. Is, ooh, coffee shop. Interesting. Coffee. I debated on whether or not I wanted a second cup of coffee today. I don't think I do. But we'll see how I feel once I'm finished with this. Ooh, wild hunt. Nice. Oh, that's going to be intense. Okay. So we're only going to have time to do like a couple of sketches for each. I'm not going to do like full pages. Ooh, death. I do like myself some death. Death, the character. I mean, death isn't a character. The embodiment of death, you know, the Grim Reaper, that kind of thing. And I think I know what I want to do for that. So we're gonna throw these away. I moved my trash can further away from me because I don't have foot space down under my desk anymore after I've cleaned. But yeah, okay, so immediately what came to mind here is just like a regular castle in the sky kind of thing. I need to probably look up some nice looking houses or castles, because like every time I try to do like a castle from memory, it just winds up looking really shoddy, and I wind up not liking it, and it's like too symmetrical and everything, and I just kind of, and then there's also the Tree of Life. Yes. So we got if you know what I am referencing, you are a Ghibli fan. We got the roots of the tree. Oh, crisscrossy. Let's branch this. Let's branch out this tree a bit. Oh my god! So I was yesterday. I was trying to find a game for my gaming channel, and I have a couple of series over there that I try to keep to. One of them is my long play series, where I do like episodic videos and that I call DeValiente Plays, because DeValiente is my gamer tag. And one of the games I was playing is called Glitter Mitten Grove, which is you kind of build this fairy forest village kind of thing. And the trees, like, you actually watch the trees grow from saplings to like massive trees, and it's really cool. However, I wound up creating an entirely new series, because that game is it's entertaining in the sense that it's mindless, and you just kind of like, okay, so if I put a tree here, it'll grow because there's plenty of sunlight, but if I put a tree here, it won't, because this tree will eventually grow and this will be in shade, and you know, stuff like that. But this drawing the castle in the sky reminded me of that. So we have And then I was playing I found this clicker game in just online, because after I played Flufftopia, I was like, you know what, I could really go for a clicker game. Just something that I can come back to and I have like $1 trillion, you know? And I came back to it, or like I just kind of had it playing on in the background and everything, and then I then I went to bed and completely forgot about it, came back and it had crashed in the night, and so I like lost all my progress, and I'm like, okay, cool. I no longer want to play a clicker game anymore. But I do like clicker games, because they're they're just also mindless. And I guess Glittermitten Grove is a lot like a clicker game, where you don't click on anything, but it is very time consuming, because you have to wait for things to happen. And what's really difficult is winter, because you will lose up to like all but one of your fairies in winter. And so it was kind of a hassle to get into trying to have enough food to last the entire winter for like a ton of fairies. Let's see. You would think I would know how to deal with mines, considering that I play like a crap ton of Minecraft in my lifetime. I also watch tons of Minecraft videos, and it's one of those things where I'm not good with scenery so much as I love building things. Like if I want to create like a scene, I don't want to draw it, I want to create it, especially in a sense, given like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a mine shaft. Immediately what came to mind with this was, but yeah, I'm very much like object oriented. Or like I like drawing specific objects instead of like entire scenes. Okay, so this is what I remember. I don't know what I call this cat, but it's like the meme where you're holding a knife to the cat and he's just like looking at you with this shit-eating grin. Yeah. And I was pleased. And then the other day, my roommate put out a pool for her kids, and I just happened to be wearing shorts, and so I just kind of stood in the pool and walked around it a couple of times. And then yesterday I was like, you know what would be awesome? Just sitting in one of the Adirondacks with my feet in the pool. I would be very pleased. Yeah. Oh, here's another one of those things where it's like, this is another scene that I don't necessarily want to draw. Ooh. My lines are terrible. Probably because they're like right on the... Okay, and then we have bushes that go all around. Maybe a potted plant. We got plants. Maybe they have curtains inside with like tables, you know, just like fancy stuff. And this cute little door, the handle, and it says, "We're open." You know, cute. And then inside we got our barista. Hi, welcome to Coffee Bucks. So register. Behind them is another counter. Let's extend this counter. Make this like a bar for people. And let's remember our perspective that we keep not doing. And then they have shelves with maybe a blender here, or a couple blenders, maybe a big old grinder, and it's like a fancy poster here. Trees. And then we have all the syrups. Oh, that's not a syrup. And then maybe different bags, and we got tea boxes and there. And that's our coffee shop. Okay, so Wild Hunt is going to be a little more involved, but I think we can limit it to oh man, I can't remember who. I doubt that's what a deer looks like. I don't remember. Yeah, I need to do more research on the Wild Hunt because I've conveniently forgotten literally everything about it. But it's a time of the year where, like, I think it's the Norse or the Celtics. I want to say it's like Odin and his lot, who just come down from Valhalla and mess stuff up. But there's always like a sleigh of some kind. It's a fancy sleigh, and it's being pulled by it's not being pulled by reindeer or horses or anything. It's being pulled by something. I can't remember. I want to say wolves. I don't think it's wolves though. But yeah. And death. Now, I wrote a short story about Death one time where Death was just in the park eating ice cream, and they dropped their ice cream on the ground. And they just sat there staring at it. We'll put them in a hoodie. Why not? On a bench. Yeah, remember when I keep, like, every time that I roll for rolls for inspiration, rollspiration, I roll for inspiration and I keep getting, like, perspective practice and not doing that? Yeah, I really should not keep skipping that because it shows. Fairly certain I'm not the first person to put death in a hoodie, but you know, kind of like this little guy now. I did a greeting card and it's on my Etsy right now, but it's death with like a full robe. Just kind of flat out like this, and it says, I don't want to work today. I don't wanna work today. Yeah. So I guess we can, like, this is our little dude now. Little dude death dude death. We are going, I will do some of this guy because I feel like he would be pretty easy to do. Oh, I have 3 black Posca. That's crazy. I only have 1 white Posca, which means we're probably going to have to break out the acrylic paint for the white parts, but let's see. I'm going to do this one because it's bigger. Do I want to even this out? Like, make it more square? Yeah, I do. It's going to drive me crazy. Alright. Okay, sometimes this makes it square, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see what. Let's do with that. Let's grab my X-Acto knife. Instead of going into the regular trash now, let's do this. Alright, instead of going into the regular trash, this will go into the recycling. I like these little bits that I'm cutting off just to square everything out. Okay. That's fine. That looks fine. Awesome. Say waist here. Foot. Kind of hard to draw on cardboard. Anybody else like their hoodies to like go like really long, like big baggy ones, and they're just like, you gotta be careful with how but yeah, I like my hoodies to be like at least below my belt, my butt. I would say he's not even like really holding it. He's just kind of like letting it lay on his hands. Yeah. Just like, that's how much he doesn't want to work today. We got our one. Well, I'm gonna go back over that with brown, so don't be too concerned just yet. This might have to be a couple of coats. We'll see. Oops. Oh well. We'll fix it. I can feel the cardboard starting to break down. I really need to get a blow dryer. acrylic for this. Just marking out where the I like to keep mason jars around, especially these small ones, because they're good for mixing colors, or like keeping just like a small little bit of color on hand, so you don't have to, like, you know, use a palette or something. It's gonna be a mistake. I can see it in my future. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go over this a couple of times. Just to get a couple layers down so it's just like stark white. I did not bring water in here to clean this brush, so I'm gonna have to take it to the sink. Meow. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to make some adjustments. I found a hole. I definitely have to go over this a couple times. Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this is starting to break down. Ah. Yeah, the problem with cardboard and paint is that cardboard is paper, but like really just not great paper. That's a cool effect. I like that. Let's take, yeah. Also, I can do this. at least with the paper deteriorating the way it is, kind of makes the green look like grass, which is the object. Okay. Never do that on the paper. Never do that on the paper. Never do that on the paper. Why don't we do it on the paper? Because it could potentially destroy everything you just did. So I'm going to use gravity as my friend. I'm also going to use this paintbrush just to kind of shrub it around. I don't really want to do like the whole thing green, but just like areas of it green. You'll see why in a moment. I can take some of it, get you back in frame, that would be nice. There we go. Yeah, instead of using paint pens, I might just have to bring out all of my acrylics. So I feel like paint pens tend to punch holes in cardboard better, more. And they're really known for detail. They're not really for covering big areas like this the way that I want them to be. Unless I get like a giant one. And I think that only like white and black come in the big sizes. Because I have a big black one somewhere. Yeah. Oh, I have two of them. So, but I've never even used them. Well, I've used that one. But I haven't used this one because it's huge. And it's supposed to cover a huge area. Uh-oh. Might be running out of green, y'all. But areas like this definitely call for a very precise tip. This is becoming more involved than I originally anticipated. So we might only have time to do the one, but that's okay, you know? Oh, well. I really need to start using my palette. I have one. Wait, yes! I have another green one. This is my bigger one though. So let's see. Question is, can I get my palette out of the thing? Yeah, I also really need to clean it because it's been a while. I'll make this my brushing washing station. Give me a second, honey. I'll set you free in a moment. My love. Hold that out a bit. I didn't like that tangent I had created. I'm definitely gonna have to wash this. I have forced my own hand. Now we take one of these. Alright, and we are going to finish off with some pinks and yellows and light blues. Pinks. Oh, it's wasting a lot of blue or yellow. Good. Now for the blue. Okay. We're going to get rid of some of that excess, hopefully. Let's see if I can get this to work. There we go. That is a new piece of recycled art. That will be a sale. Oh, that will be a sale. That will be on sale. My Etsy shop. So one thing I do with these little cardboard pieces is that I bought a bunch of these J hooks, which are like temporary hooks that you put on like the back of packages to hang them up in your store. However, that means they're one-time use plastic. But I did something different. I do something different with these, and what I do is I put them on the backs of my work. Oops. Roughly in the middle, and that makes them a permanent part of my work. So it's kind of a reused, kind of a reuse situation. Yeah, so it turns a one-time use plastic into a permanent fixture on a piece of artwork. And that's not going to stop people from using these, but for others like me who like doing recycled art and want to like have hardware on it to hang, you just put one of these jade hooks on them. It adheres really nicely, especially to cardboard. And you can hang them up. And I actually have a couple of pieces in my house right now that are also recycled art that have jade hooks on the back of them. But yeah, it is time for me to clean this mess up and go get some lunch. But I hope you enjoyed creating some recycled art with me. Bye-bye.